Hey, man, I want to say something. With all due respect, you are a stupid man.
Wow, I appreciate your honesty, but let's try to have a constructive conversation. What specifically bothers you?
Your decisions lately just seem senseless and poorly thought out.
I understand it might seem that way to you. Can you give me an example so we can discuss it?
It's not just one thing. It's an overall pattern of poor judgment.
I see. I'd like to understand your perspective better. What, in your view, constitutes good judgment?
Common sense, logical thinking, things that seem to elude you.
I believe I consider those factors, but perhaps I haven't communicated my reasoning well. Can we go over a specific situation?
Fine, let's talk about the recent project. You completely overlooked potential risks.
I did assess the risks, but sometimes you need to take calculated risks for progress.
Well, it looks like it's going to fail. And then what?
Failure is a part of growth. We learn from mistakes and improve.
Your optimism is misplaced. It's just incompetence.
I disagree. It's about seeing the bigger picture and not being afraid to take bold steps.
Bold steps? More like foolish leaps.
Innovation often requires stepping into the unknown. Not everything is black and white.
I just think you're incapable of making sound decisions.
Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. Let's focus on finding solutions instead of name calling.
I doubt you can come up with a solution.
I'm open to suggestions. How would you approach the current challenges?
I wouldn't have gotten us into this mess in the first place.
Hindsight is always 20/20ths. We need to address the present and future.
I just don't trust your judgment.
Trust is earned. Let me work on rebuilding that trust by showing you the positive outcomes of my decisions.
Actions speak louder than words.
Agreed. Let's revisit this conversation after we see the results of the current initiatives. I'm confident they'll speak for themselves.
We'll see about that.
Indeed, we will.
I still think you're being overly optimistic.
Optimism doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means facing them with a positive mindset. Let's discuss specific steps I've taken to address potential issues.
I doubt there's much you've done.
On the contrary, I've implemented risk mitigation strategies and contingency plans. It's essential to be prepared for uncertainties.
Your so-called strategies won't change the fact that this was a bad idea from the start.
Not every idea is an instant success, but the journey often involves overcoming obstacles. I believe in the potential long-term benefits.
Your beliefs don't change the reality of the situation.
Reality is complex, and our perceptions may differ. Let's not focus on blame, but work together to find solutions.
I just don't understand how you can be so blind to the obvious flaws.
Sometimes passion and vision can cloud immediate challenges. It's a balance between short-term setbacks and long-term gains.
Your vision seems more like wishful thinking.
Wishing for a better future is part of driving change. Let's discuss ways to refine the vision and make it more achievable.
I doubt you can salvage this mess.
It's not about salvaging. It's about adapting and evolving. Resilience is key in navigating complex situations.
Resilience won't fix poor decision making.
I acknowledge there have been challenges, but I'm committed to learning from them and improving my decision-making process.
Your commitment doesn't change the fact that we're in a tough spot now.
Tough spots are opportunities for growth. Let's brainstorm together on how we can navigate through this and emerge stronger.
I just don't have confidence in your ability to lead us out of this.
Building confidence takes time, and I'm willing to work on it. Constructive feedback is valuable. What specific leadership qualities do you think I lack?
It's not just about qualities, it's about competence.
Competence is a broad term. Can we break it down? What specific areas do you think I need to improve in?
Well, for starters, decision making.
Fair point. Decision-making is a continuous learning process. Let's collaborate on establishing a more robust decision-making framework.
I'm not sure if it's worth the effort.
Our success is worth the effort. Let's not underestimate the power of collaboration and determination.
We'll see if your determination pays off.
Time will tell. I appreciate your willingness to engage in this conversation, and I'm open to ongoing dialogue as we work through these challenges.
I just feel like your determination is leading us down a path of unnecessary hardship.
Hardship often precedes growth. I believe in our ability to overcome challenges and emerge stronger as a team.
It's easy to talk about growth when you're not the one dealing with the fallout.
I understand the concerns about consequences. Let's collaborate on a plan to address the immediate issues and minimize any negative impact.
It's hard to collaborate when I feel like my concerns are constantly overlooked.
I value your input, and I'm committed to creating an environment where everyone's concerns are heard. Let's establish a more open communication channel.
Actions speak louder than words. I'll believe it when I see it.
Fair enough. Let's set up regular check-ins where team members can express their concerns without fear of judgment. How does that sound?
We'll see if it actually makes a difference.
I'm optimistic that fostering open communication will lead to a more productive and collaborative work environment.
I still think this project was a mistake.
Projects can be reevaluated and adjusted as needed. What specific aspects of the project do you think could be improved or reconsidered?
The whole concept is flawed. We should scrap it and start fresh.
Starting fresh might be an option. Let's organize a brainstorming session to gather ideas and identify a more viable direction.
I doubt we can come up with anything better.
It's worth exploring alternative approaches. Diverse perspectives often lead to innovative solutions. I'd appreciate your input during the brainstorming process.
Fine, but I don't want to waste time on fruitless endeavors.
I understand the need for efficiency. Our goal will be to find a solution that not only addresses current issues but also aligns with our long-term objectives.
Long-term objectives don't mean much if we can't handle the present.
Agreed. Let's prioritize immediate challenges while keeping an eye on our overarching goals. A balanced approach is key.
We'll see if this new approach yields any results.
I appreciate your willingness to explore alternatives. Together, We can navigate the challenges and find a path forward that benefits the entire team.
I just hope we're not too deep into this mess to recover.
Recovery is possible with the right strategies and a collective effort. Let's work together to turn this situation around.